This will be better. Seems better. Hey, Drink, how you doing, man? Welcome to tonight's fuck arounds. I say fuck arounds because we ain't going to be doing much of anything in terms of making progress, but we try. How's it all going anyway, man? Oh, shit, cunt. 9th of March. Congratulations, man. Well done. It's really good news, man. Happy to hear that that you got in. Did what you needed to do and got her done. Well done. Happy for you, man. It's really exciting. So you just found out today, yeah? Ah, you bastard. Really excited. Shit seemed to work out this time around. Yeah, fucking oath, man. I'm really happy for you, dude. That's really good news. Sometimes it takes a while to get to where you need to go, but you got there, and that's the main thing, you know? 3 hours. Alright, so we should have that by the end of the stream. Cool. So is that just into the infantry, like no nothing fancy, just straight in? 12 months, hundreds of dollars. Why is that, dude? If you don't mind me asking, I'm not really familiar with the application process. I'm not gonna lie. Oh fuck, is it there? Seriously? We might be able to do that. Medical reports. Ah, fair enough, man. I feel that. Oh, well, it's good, dude. You finally got the go ahead, man, and that's the main thing, you know. Need MREs and water. Do I have those? I think I should have them in here. Multiple reports, okay. Oh god, it sounds like a fucking headache, man. But yeah, fucking, you're not wrong. That ain't half bad, mate. As far as starting wages go. Oh, I must have unlocked this bloke. Awesome. I want something that's a bit longer range shooting, but I don't want an SKS. M1A, Jesus. That's really good news, man. I'm really happy for you. I know you were sort of touch and go there around what you were wanting to do with it all. So glad it's worked out. What has Prapper got for me here? Mosins. SVD's 100 grand. Fuck, it's not cheap. I wonder if I just get a hunter. I might do a hunter. See how much those cunts are. Hunter. So have you got any plans on sort of where you're on your, where you're going to head to from there? Medical, making new plans. Yeah, I know you were sort of saying, man. It sounded like you were making a few plans. Which you don't want to have to do, but it's good to be prepared. Oh, maybe I'll put the PSO on it. Can I put a PSO on it? Yes, I can. What mags have I got for this cunt now? I've got a bunch of fivers. It's gonna have to do. Kapuka, New South Wales, Singleton, Station Darwin, LA, Brisbane, Townsville, New South. Yeah. I'm sort of a bit familiar with the process after you get in. But I guess you just got to see how it goes from there, man. See where the journey takes you. Would be my advice. Unless you got something really clear you want to do, which, is perfectly reasonable as well. Train up until... I was about to say, you get started from now, man. I mean, basic, they'll push you, and then once you finish basic and go into actual infantry school, they'll push you heaps in there too, but... what can I get in terms of 308 ammunition? These assholes sell anything? 308? No. Was it Skier that sold it? Nah. Who the fuck sells 308 ammo? Maybe Peacekeeper? Fuck. I'm not buying the shitty one, so I'm going to have to buy some M80. It's frustrating. M80. As well stock up. It's good to have. To train up, yeah. I think you can have a look at all the sort of stuff that they teach you, that they'll train you on in terms of physical side. I'm fairly certain that they've got a lot of that stuff sort of online. Do I have any other water? Massive documents on dino training, yeah. And I think that's a really good start, man. A really good start to, I guess, making sure you're on the right track of what you need to do. Make life a lot easier. Pages and pages of printed info. Fuck, you prepared, mate. Good on ya. That's what we want. Preparation is the key, for sure, man. Oh, I don't want to go to woods, but we'll go to woods. I might get the keys, actually, for ZB16. Green light. Pull into it. Yeah, I think that's a good attitude to have, man. Now that you know that everything's good to go, you just... fucking double down on it, you know what I mean? I don't think the 16 has a key. Interesting. Alright, let's fucking do it. Well, I wouldn't mind some 10 round mags. Fivers are going to have to be the go. That's exciting. Very exciting. Well, you got to get in there, man, and just give it your best. You know when your start date is, which is a massive bonus. You know how long it's going to be. So just get working. I mean, when mid-March, whatever you said there, it's 5 months. Smash it out. Both kids gone from home and all that. Yeah. Oh, it's cute, mate. She'll be okay. You'll come back a better man, don't worry. No, very interesting. Got to make it hard to find time for fishing, but mate, if you're in the training, if you're in training, I gotta fucking fix this light, man. This is ridiculous. Now I look yellow. I look like the yellow man. It's fucking annoying. Let's do this a little bit. Clean it up. A bit better. A little bit better. A little less yellow. You go up and down the coast in small vessels just fishing every day. Yeah, they do, especially up in like Darwin and Townsville and shit, they do a lot of fishing. They do a lot of hunting as well. They'll just hook up with like the locals and they'll just go bush. Similar thing to the fishing as well. Getting this fucking docs case document thing from the centre is going to be hard. I might try and deposit. So we've got 2 quests that we need to do on Woods. One is going to the 2 bunkers and drop off the food and the water. And then the other one is we've got to go in the middle of the map, loot this special case of this item from one of the cabins. But it's fucking lot of traffic that part of the world gets, so I guess it depends on what happens. See where we spawn. The guys that what's the Navy base? Cerberus, the Navy base that's just down the peninsula here. A lot of those blokes, there's actually a really big wargaming club that they have, so they'll go and play like Warhammer and shit. They'll come into Frankston and play, which is pretty cool. As well. So, I mean, look, you get plenty of time. It just depends on deployments and stuff too. I mean, it's a bunch of blokes doing blokey shit. You'll find fun, you know what I mean? If you're not already on the piss, get on the piss from now and just build a tolerance to it, man. Smash half a slab every day of beers so you can build up your tolerance to it, because they're fucking big drinkers too. Hope you get deployed. Yeah, man, well, there's not just war deployments. I mean, a lot of our deployments are peacekeeping, but a majority of our deployments are like disaster relief and shit, and that'd be really, really fulfilling work. You know what I mean? And it's not even that. You can do other things. You don't have to necessarily go and fucking shoot cunts. Like, there's other stuff within there. You can do translating. I know Pestily, the other big streamer for Tarkov, he does a lot. That's what he did. He did translating in Indonesia and stuff, which he found very rewarding. Now, that was in addition to other stuff that he was doing. But, you know, US has a base in Japan. Oh, fucking oath, that'd be sick. Right, I've got to find, what's this quest called? What's the one where I've got to stash the shit? The survivalist path. I've got to find where the bloody... Thrifty. Okay. Apparently, if you shoot the beers pretty hard. Oh, fucking oath, man. They really get on the piss. There's not been one person that I know from, and I know a few people from the military that have not been massive drinkers, at least when they were in the army or in the military. So, I mean, you know, they're not going to fucking hold you down and force feed you beer, but my suggestion would be, if you're not a drinker now, get used to it and get on it, so you can at least have a bit of a tolerance, so that when you do hit it hard, you know, you're a bit better at holding your beers. So, but no, I'm really happy for you. That's really exciting news. I'm very, very pleased. I was a bit worried about you for a while there because you were sort of umming and ahhing around what the next steps were. So I'm glad we figured you got in there and you figured it out, made it work, and that's it. Compared to some blokes reckon they need some more tolerance. Yeah, 2 things you need to prepare: your body and your body's tolerance to booze. Definitely the go. Alright, I don't know where the fuck this place is that I need to go to. There's a fucking another player there. Thank God he didn't hear me. If I had a better scope, I reckon I could have gone him. I don't think I should have taken this scope. I feel like the red dot might have been better. This PSO up. It's just a fucking ridiculous scope. Alright, there's gonna be cunts everywhere here. Do you see? I shot him, killed him, his body fell in there. Where do I put this stuff? Fuck, alright. Look for the broken crate in the first room. Okay. I should probably go do that very quickly. Fairly certain that guy was a player. I could hold it. Yeah, I was depressing message right down. Well, look, man, I'm just really happy for you that you made it in, and that's the main thing. It's very disheartening when something you work so hard towards, you miss out on, and it's not even like it's your fault necessarily. I mean, if it's a medical thing that you've got, well, it is what it is. It's not your fault. How come? Do I need to stash the water as well? A lot of GPs let you down. Yeah, that sucks, man. But good news is you got to think of the positive now. You're in, and that's the main thing. That's what we need to focus on. I was a scav. Righto, okay. I thought that was a bloody player. That was a weird spot for just a single scav. Why won't it let me place the second one? I don't want those. Onwards and upwards. That's exactly right, man. That's the attitude you got to have. Why wouldn't it let me place it? Very weird. And we're away. Wrong, just margin reason away. It's on the record. Yeah, a few of my mates, one in particular, he got knocked back a couple of times from the officers' school, and it was the same thing. It was his life dream to get in the officer, to be an officer, and all this sort of stuff. And they knocked him back. I think they knocked him back once. He was telling me that it was just such a blow because there was not really much he could have done about it. And it was a similar sort of thing. It was a medical thing. But he got some better papers and a few other bits and pieces and grew up a bit too, which would have helped with his interview. And he made it in the second time around that he applied. So he's an officer now. Well, I don't know if he still is. It was a few years ago. I guess being the kind of situation we're in at the moment, they certainly have the luxury to pick and choose whoever they want, which makes it hard because you get people who actually want to be there and really are, and sometimes they'll get knocked back for reasons that might be a bit silly or, are out of their control, and it's like, well, goodbye and see you later. But the training regime, man, you got to get on it. Definitely. My mate, he was training to do... what was he doing? He found the SAS selection, the physical that they have to do, and all the stuff they need to be able to do. Push-ups, pull-ups, fucking sit-ups, the whole thing, like being able to do all the running and all this sort of stuff. And he was using that as a training template for himself to try and get good enough to actually be able to do it. So he reckons it's fucking hard, but that was for obviously, special forces training. One would expect it would be difficult. Psychologist was a hard case. No, yeah, the psychologist bit I can see why they want to go hard on that. It's a pretty big deal. Getting your head on straight and keeping it on straight is pretty important in the military setting, which is obvious. You crush the interview, bloke was super nice. Nice, man. I'm glad. Do we go in the center? I feel like no. Maybe we do. It's just there. Give her a whirl. Okay. God. Concentrate here and see what the fuck's going on. See who's where. What's who. I'm a bit frustrated that was a scav. I was hoping that was a player, to be honest. Wouldn't have minded a bloody player kill. His body glitched out, though. I killed him on the top, and his body fell in, and his arm fucking glitched everywhere as he was falling down. It's funny. Is there any cunts up there sniping? Sounds like snipery scav shooting cunts. They have to catch the psychos. Yeah, exactly right. You want to make sure you got guys that have got their heads screwed on. In that setting, fucking 100%. A friend of mine... Oh, shut up, mate. A friend of mine, he was an artilleryman. A friend of mine was an artilleryman, and he lost a mate of his from his unit there to suicide. So it's serious business, but... Ooh. What's in that? Nothing. I think the fucking raiders are here. Oh, God. Oh, fucking seriously? Oh, my God. He was just there. And of course it's a broken fucking arm. Where the hell is this thing? There it is. Fuck. Use this? Hey, Drunken, how you doing, man? Good to see ya. We actually got lucky with Tarkov because it was down. They were doing some maintenance or whatever. But it's back up now, and that's good. Oh boy. There was 2 scabbies off to my left. I think that might have been raiders. Ah, fuck off! Getting ready to go bush again. Fuck yeah. You just going up just for an adventure, or what's the plan, mate, once you get up there? Fuck, I need a fucking... Oh, shit me. 5, 6... Yeah, they're raiders. Lucky I was wearing the helmet because I got hit in the head. I'm fucking frothing to go hunting, Drunken. Seriously. It's been way too long, man. Absolutely hanging out to go bush. Get a hunt going. No fucking problems. Till Tuesday, yeah. Very nice, long weekend. Okay, let's see what we've got here. So we want to do that. I'm a bit annoyed that I didn't bring the splint along. Do you know if you'll get a civvy? I actually don't know how it works, dude. I don't think you do, but you might. I'm not sure, man. You can probably look that up. I don't think you do. I think it's a different kind of license. It's really hard to find concrete info. Yeah, I know, right? It certainly can be. Can you fuck off and stop shooting me? That'd be fucking ace, mate. Come on. Living in a truck for 5 days. Nice. Lucky that dude was a fucking shit shot. We'd be pretty fucked otherwise. Well, more fucked than I am currently. That is. Have the bow just in case. Yeah, man. Fucking oath. Oh, okay. Stop carrying on, mate. Alright. Okay, so I'm pretty fucked here. What was I going to say? So, something to remember as well, drink. Your military ID allows you to get into the strippers for free, yeah? No entry fee to get into the strippers. Which I think is a pretty cool little discount, you know? It makes sense to me, personally. But, you might want to take advantage of it, I don't know. Yeah, fucking oath. I went with my mate years ago. This was maybe 10 years... No... Yeah, about 10 years ago, actually. He, there was a group of us, whatever, and he showed his military ID at the door, and it was free. Now, I don't know if it still is. It may not still be now. Again, this was close on 10 years. About 10 years ago, yeah. Fucking cunts carrying on over there. My legs are like hanging on by a fucking thread. Need to keep that on you. Yeah, exactly right, man. Definitely something to consider. You've never been. Oh well, fuck. The boys will learn you good. Don't worry. When the time comes, I'm sure of it. It He'll definitely get dragged along. Yeah, exactly right, man. They're all fucking, all of them, all the guys I've ever known that have been in the military have all been, they all carry on with the boys when they're off base, you know, blowing off steam, which it is what it is, man. I'd have been surprised if that wasn't the case, you know. I'm a bit sus going in here, but anyway. Wife isn't watching. Nah, that's alright. This is a long time ago, man. Before even her. You get a few other things. Your military ID gives you... I think they give you discounts on Macca's, I think it was at the time as well. Like, you get some benefits out of it. That's for sure. Like, if I could get a splint, that would be amazing. Don't see that happening, though. This is an actual extract in here. See, it dropped the water, didn't drop the MRE. I don't understand why. It's very strange. There's meant to be magazines that can spawn in here. Extract is open. I might actually bail out. Maybe they can spawn. They don't spawn necessarily 100% of the time in here anymore. Is that what that is? I don't know. Any discounts on the brothels? I think so, to be honest. From memory of what my mate was telling me, I think there actually is. It would make sense. I mean, you'd have a discount on the strippers. You'd probably have a discount on the brothel, right? Well, actually, it's not even a discount. You just get it for free. Signing up for all the wrong reasons. That's it, mate. PS 7-in-1 sniper. I think this was the sniper scav, the raider. Serve yourself. I like that one. That's a good one. I've been putting up on my YouTube channel the full thing of the whatever is the VOD, the full stream as well. So I figure if anyone wants to watch them or whatever, who can't catch the stream. But what that does mean is that I've got to stop playing music, which reminds me I need to put the in-game music up a little bit because shit keeps getting flagged. Alrighty, I think we need that motive request. Is that worth anything? Nah, donuts. Yeah, we'll sell that on the old fleet. This is 23k. Okay, what? Ah, there we go. Yeah, pretty much drink, man. Just gotta eat what you can and eat a lot of it to make sure you keep your calories up when you're training, that's for sure. You were gonna move over from that anyway, weren't you, mate? I thought you were saying? Or did I mishear? Let's fuck this thing off. This thing's probably worth a little bit. Ah, no, it's not worth fucking nothing. 24k. Well, we paid for our key at least. Okay. Yep. Now we're just going to take... I am going to take a splint in, I think, this time. Just in case. Started to... Oh, yeah, that's right. turkey murdering. Ah, well. If a turkey needs to be murdered, mate, go to murder the turkey. I mean, what can you do? How much does this magazine go for? Donuts. How much does this hat go for? Also donuts. The beret? Not really worth it. The thread adapter. So I'm just going through and double checking how much this shit's worth on the flea and if it's worth selling on the flea, you know? Wild turkey hunting. I reckon it would be. I was thinking about some of the hunting that those blokes do over there. And a lot of it's like blind, like where you sit and you wait. And I don't know, I would find that boring in that sense, the way that they do it. And I think turkey hunting is a bit like that too. But that being said, I would love to take a wild turkey. It'd be sweet. I love turkey meat. It's so fucking nice. I think I'm going to keep that pom-pom hat. I have a feeling I need it for something. So all of this shit. Ooh, that's a fucking find and a half. Oh, I was about to vendor that. That's fucking 90k in the pocket, this one. Fuck, we've got to take our insurances because this stuff disappears. It only stays valid for a little while. Do it that way. I didn't check this thing here to see how much this is worth. 13k, we'll put that up. Actually, I'll put this up first. 90k. It's a nice little muzzle brake. Some of the weapon mods are worth so much. I might actually keep that too. Stash is small. Hopefully it gets a bit better. You haven't had it in many years. You'll find it around Christmas. Yeah, I like it. It's not the best, but it's, you know, it's nice. I probably would say I'd prefer it to chicken, which isn't a big revelation, but, you know. You could kill bigger things as well, yeah. Deer and all the rest of it. Fucking why not? Oh, we completed the quest actually as well. One of the quests for a therapist. Very nice. I think it's Jaeger that wants me to drop all that shit off. See, it wouldn't let me drop it off. Once I've dropped it off one of the things, I can't drop off both of them. So I've got to go back in there now. Which I'm not looking forward to, but I'm fairly certain I'm going to cop it if I go back in. Should give me 73k. We'll fucking take that, love. Put this on here for 12k. Where's the positivity? Who needs positivity when you know that's just how it's going to be? How does these last for? 280 seconds, 4 minutes. Alright. Do I fuck off this thing? I might fuck this off. Actually, what I might do is I might take this out. No, I can't. What do I need to do to equip this with a scope? There's a particular amount that it requires, and I can't for the fucking life of me remember what it is. Functional sights. Oh, there's the chassis for it as well. -19, -50. 19, no, it's better, but it's not a huge amount better. Yeah, just the Cobra is what we need. Prapper's doing them for fuck all. Very nice. And we can take off... Oh, that's not going to work. That's why they're fuck all. Damn it. It's like playing bloody Jenga trying to get these fucking sights to work. Alright, that's better. Now we put this on. Now we're living it. So there was a Twitch drops for the game the other day. Actually got a few little things out of that, which was cool. Nothing too ridiculous. I got the scav boss, the extra scav box rather, the armor that I'm currently wearing, and a Pestily plague mask. But I don't think I can actually use that for the quest that requires it to be turned in. So we'll see. I'm gonna go back in there and drop these MREs in. Plenty of ammo. We got meds. I'm bringing a splint this time. Let's go again. Cool. Let's do it. So little one's teething. I don't know what the fuck's going to happen when she's probably going to wake up and carry on tonight. Oh, it's the wrong type of lunchbox. I brought the wrong MRE. That's why it wouldn't work. Shit. So this is what's needed. This one. I brought in the wrong type. That's why I couldn't drop it off. That's really dumb. I could have completed that quest. Fuck. How many teeth? She's just had one cut out now. She's almost 11 months. And she just had the first one cut day before yesterday. And she's got two more. At least two more coming through. One more on the bottom, one on the top. And I reckon there's a third that's around giving her trouble. I've got the fucking things right here. Oh my god. I feel like such an idiot about that. Bloody hell. Oh well. I've got another quest to complete there for... Is it Skier or was it Ragman? Yeah, this one. That's right. I don't want to push my luck. Oh, it's the grossest thing, Drink. And the thing is, too, they've got both sets of teeth in a skull. So right now, if you took an X-ray of her mouth, she'd have her current baby teeth that are punching through, and she'd have her adult teeth in there as well. At least, like, not the full-size adult teeth, but they're growing in there. It's a weird thing. Some kids will cut them one at a time. Some kids will cut a bunch at a time, and then there'll be a break. It's much like it's pick your poison. Do you want to have a couple of weeks of nothing, like say 2 months of nothing, and then 2 weeks of absolute hell, or do you want like a week the first month, a week the second month? Like it's so fucking hard. All you can do is drug them up and pump them full of Panadol and numbing gel and shit, and that's really it. And even then, sometimes. Yeah, man. Yeah, they're all in there. Teeth are fucking weird. I don't know. Like, teeth are just the weirdest thing to me sometimes. Teething, yeah, it's not a massive problem. Sometimes it's easier than others, but it's most of the reason, probably a good half of the reason why babies carry on is teething. There's a lot of pain coming through on their teeth, and there's nothing you can really do about it. When it comes to their adult teeth, when they're punching through, and you would probably remember, most people do remember, there's no pain, there's nothing. It's different. But yeah, at least a good half, probably 60% minimum, I would reckon, of babies carry on is caused by teething. 30% would be caused by sleep, lack of sleep, like being overtired or being woken up early. 10% would be food. Nah, it's probably not a good split, because they also cry because they've got dirty nappies. They also cry because they're sick. And then there's just a portion of time when they're just crying and you don't know why. And you think, why did I ever decide to have a kid? They're the fun ones. When you spend, between 1 a.m. and 4 a.m. trying to get the kid to sleep, and nothing you do works. That's fun. That's a fun time. SIDS, a little bit with our first one, Drink, but it's one of those things they don't know what causes it, and there's not just one thing that they think causes it. So all you can really do, and my wife's been good for this, is read up as much as you can. Try and keep on top of the latest information. The government puts out a lot of good information about SIDS, and around sort of their guidelines, and they update it as well fairly frequently, and it's all based off pretty good research too. So you it is something you think about, but you do as much as you can to try and prevent it and make sure that things are all right. It'd be terrible. Yeah, fucking oath, man. I remember when I was a kid, we went to a holiday park, Echuca, I think we went to, and there was a family there, and their kid died. There was a baby. It was SIDS, the same thing. The coppers came and investigated and everything, and it was pretty full on stuff. I'm pretty sure it was Echuca that we went to. I can't remember. Not good. I mean, touch wood, we haven't heard any. I haven't had any personal experience with it in terms of friends and family of mine. Echuca, yeah, I remember you were saying that's where your folks are. It's a nice place, Echuca. Caught a lot of fucking fish up there on the Murray. My mate, fucking, it was the funniest shit. We were fishing on the Murray, just on this little jetty next to the park that we were staying at. And the fucking idiot, he was walking backwards. I'm trying to find where the fuck I need to go here for this ZB14, because I think that's where we've spawned near. He was walking backwards on the pier, and there was like a T. Walking backwards, like I think he was fighting a fish. Fell fucking backwards straight into the water, like an idiot. Me, his brother, and his old man, for that matter, were all laughing at him. His old man was helping him get out of the water. And you know what happens? The cunt fucking falls in again about half hour later. It was fucking hilarious. I remember we were 14, 15. He was rather upset when he fell in the second time. He was so fucking angry. He's like, oh, fucking, I'm going home. Fucking grabs his fishing rod and fucks off. Fuck, that was funny. And I'm surprised it wasn't me. I'm a bit clumsy like that. I'm surprised it fucking wasn't me that fell in, you know? Like, it wasn't dangerous or anything. It was a fucking foot of water, but a couple of feet of water. And he's a very strong swimmer too, for that matter. Even then. But, yeah, it was fucking hilarious. I think, yeah, we are too far this way. Alright. So we're to cut back. I couldn't remember how far up we were towards the center of the map to see which way we needed to run towards the bunker so we can go drop this shit off. I'm born with machetes. my business, we service like their mine site compressors in Papua New Guinea, and we send out tech. We used to. We don't do it anymore. I think we stopped this year. But we were sending one of our technicians there sort of once a year to go and service all their compressors. And he was there for like 2 weeks. And it was a mine site. I don't exactly remember what they were mining, but previously, maybe 10 years ago, the hotel that they used to send people to, they used to like fucking like rob cunts. There was a couple of cunts that got killed. Like, it was a really rough part. Now, when we were sending them, they were full sent under armed fucking escort because they had all their tools and shit. So they'd have an armed escort from the mining company taking them from the hotel to the mine. And the hotel was like super security and shit. Tough buggers through the jungle. Yeah, man, fucking oath. Well, I think, Drink, you're a chance of getting up there if you're going to be in the military. But they're rough up there, that's for sure. And you got to be. I mean, you fucking look where the cunts live in the jungle and shit. It's not for the faint-hearted, that type of environment. I mean, I sure as fuck wouldn't survive living there. You don't know, yeah. I think it's sort of depends. Exactly right. Depends which battalion you end up in and what part of that. I mean, if you're just a digger, it is what it is. But if you try and, if you make your way into the artillery or into the tank corps or whatever, I don't know, you might have some options around what happens. Alright, there's fucking scav spawn over there near that house. I've got to be careful here. I should have bloody bought the 10 round mags. The 5 rounders just do not do it. Didn't get paid. They tore the base up. Oh, wow, really? Oh, that's because you served as well, didn't you, Drunken? I think that's like 4 of you cunts that have served in the Aussie military, at least in chat. I think there's been a couple that have served in the US military that have come through chat before as well. They burned the cop shop down. Christ. Yeah, they don't fuck around. They do not fuck around. Walking through this section to my left, as I say, triggers the sound of the bushes. That was weird. Then they went to the courthouse and burned it down too, so they wouldn't get in trouble. Yeah, that's fucking. We're all living in 2020. They're living in 3020. Those cunts playing 3D chess. Fucking oath. Oh well. It's a fucking. They'll probably kill the fucking judge and all that shit anyway. They don't fuck around over there. They really do not. Where are these fucking magazines that are meant to spawn? They must have maybe stopped them from spawning in here. I don't know. There should be like 3 or 4 60 round AK mags in here, which is a pretty decent haul because they're worth about 50k each. I don't know where the fuck they are anymore. They must have stopped them from spawning there. I don't know. Maybe they're in this first room. I don't know. Nice people, yeah. I was actually listening. Dan Carlin. He does really, really good history-based podcasts. If you haven't listened to him already, fucking give him a gander. He's a really, really good podcast. They're like 2-3 hours long, but he's awesome at telling a story. Anyway, he was telling about the Second World War. He's currently focusing on the Japanese from the 1900s to the end of World War II. And he was going through... The last episode he just did was about the fighting in Papua New Guinea and the Kokoda Trail and all this sort of stuff and all the diggers that went over there. It was really, really interesting because he read a lot of Aussie accounts of the fighting and all this sort of stuff, and also of of the natives too. So really, really interesting stuff. That's for sure. Is that a dead cunt? No, it's rock. Just don't be a dick. They don't fly like in the West. Yeah, man. You're not wrong there, Drunken. Ooh, what's this? BT, we'll take that, and we'll take that. Fuck that off. See about if we can hide that helmet somewhere in a bush. We'll get it back in insurances. I think that's Scav shooting off to my left, to my right now. But to be fair, don't be a dick. Sort of applies in most situations. I feel like it's a pretty decent advice. Like, just don't be a fuckhead, and you'll be right. And it's not hard. Although, for some people, apparently it fucking is. Keep our fucking eyeballs open here. Cunt's coming in. What do we got here? We can cut across over there and try and get the like little. There's a little circle, a marked circle, and nice loot spawns in there. But I don't know. I'm not feeling lucky. One survive raid, one dead raid sort of seems to be my game at the minute. And I wouldn't mind trying to focus on knocking out some more quests. More quests we get completed, the closer we get to getting the bigger arsehole container, and also being able to buy shit for cheaper from traders instead of having to buy shit that's more expensive from players. I reckon that's fucking the scav boss again. He's up. Old mate in the middle. Yeah, definitely. I'm starting to be able to tell the sounds of the different guns too now, which is handy. Speaking of, it's fucking old mate up there. Oh, yeah. Drop the cunt like a sack of shit. That's the type of shooting we want to see. It's very satisfying when you kill the sniper scav that's on top of that rock. When he falls down, he just fucking bounces off the rocks. Lands out somewhere there. Oh, fucking shit, cunt. Come on. I don't know how the fuck that happened. But anyway. Yes! Suck a dick! Although I'm about to fucking die. Oh god, I got heavy bleeds. Oh boy, oh god, oh boy. He's gonna fucking kill me though. Oh fuck. I'm fucked. He better have some fucking good healing on this cunt. I think it's a scav though. Come on, what do you got for me? Come on, come on, come on, come on. It's a fucking scav. Fuck. Fuck. So I'm bleeding heavily. It was a player, but it was a he wasn't playing as a. Oh fuck off, cunts! Oh my god! I'm gonna basically run away, and I'm gonna die here, but I'm gonna try and ditch my shit so he can't fucking steal it. This is the fucking play now. Oh god. So yeah, he was a player, but he was playing as a scav. You fucking throwing flashbangs at me, cunt. I'm just hoping he doesn't see my shit. That's why you bring the 10 rounders and you don't bring the fucking 5 rounders. I would have had that kind if I had a couple more rounds, I reckon. Or if I had a gun that wasn't the fucking hunter. I'm going to say, I reckon I'm a chance, if I'm lucky, I'm a chance of getting into that other bunker, planting the thing, and then if I die, it doesn't matter, I've completed the quest. I did leave my shit though right in the middle of nowhere, so he's probably fucking would have found it. Like, it wasn't very well hidden. Oh, I'm wondering, actually, if you can extract out of this fucking thing. Where's the bunker? I think I've missed it. Oh, guys. This will be the go. I won't be able to fucking find it. Maybe it's further along. Where the fuck's this other bunker? Oh, you're kidding. Thing is, if I sprint, it makes me take more damage. Normally it's got like green smoke on it so you can see it. I think I've gone fucking past it. That'd be right, wouldn't it? Oh, come on. There it is. There it is. There it is. Alright, we've got 183 health. We're losing like a lot of health a minute because we have a heavy bleed. We've got nothing but our fucking axe. Oh, I don't even have the item on me because I ditched my backpack. Well, it didn't fucking matter anyway. Those cats would have been like, what the hell is this guy doing? Oh boy. Fucking righto, cunt. He's smacking me with slugs too. God. Fucking lost cunts. Well, that was exciting. So the first guy, I would have smacked him if I had something like just my AK. And that would have been interesting because I would have tried to loot him. And I'm wondering if there was somebody else who had a bead because they started shooting at me straight away almost. Oh, excuse me. Good news is I can take most of this shit now. This thing's a bit fucked. Gotta repair it. Okay, oops. Cool. Job done. So these are good, but you only get one use out of them. So that was part of the problem. What do we need? We need bandage for that. I suppose a splint. Nah, it should be right. So if I had a bigger container in my ass here, I could fit one of these in, and it's much better. Much more economical in terms of healing. This is my backpack full of backpacks. I think that's about right there. I want to do a scav run, but we've got too much shit in our inventories now. Now, the question becomes, what quest do we do next? Almost have this one finished. We could always go back there and try it again. And because we've got some other shit we've got to leave there too. Like, we've already... All we need to do is stash it in there. If we die, it doesn't matter. The only problem is not... I would prefer to have to... I would prefer to pair it with something else. Shoreline. Could do a shoreline run. 2 USBs, batteries. Might do a shoreline one actually. We didn't have the best of luck with them, but I'll give them a go. always use this armor. Chuck this on. It's slightly smaller, and it's only level 3. Oh, well, fuck that off. Pair this up. Yeah, didn't have the best luck with Shoreline, but we'll give it a go. I feel like my AK is not too bad. It's got a fair amount of horizontal, so a fair amount of left to right recoil, which is weird. Interesting. Alright, we've got the mags. BT. Just did your downtime login for the free stuff. I got to actually do mine too, eh? My Omega ends in about 2 or 3 days. Not ideal, but I'm not really going to be playing it. So why bother? Oh, no worries, Drunken. Thanks for dropping in anyway, dude. Always good to see you around, man. Hope you have a good trip. Stay safe out there, and I'll catch you when you're back, dude. Enjoy. What do I do? I might actually take one of these hemostats instead. You stop logging in, it's back to alpha, yeah. Mine, like I said, I've only got a couple of days left. Get a splint. We actually might take that car. That might be the go. That's the play. Because the car, I believe, stops heavy bleeds. No, light bleeds only. Then do we just bring a Salewa? That might be the play. Certainly burn through meds pretty quick. Helps when you die every single raid that you use them, that you bring them in before you get to use them. Oh, fuck, we'll see what happens now. Shoreline's an absolute schmozzle. It's one of the better loot places, and having to go into the actual main resort section, it's a fucking nightmare for inexperienced players or players who aren't as good, because all the geared cunts go in there. This map in reserve, customs as well, but only some of the sections. I just keep dying to scavs at fucking customs. They're like super sniper headshot aimbotting fucking scavs, which makes it trickier. It's funny. Like, I watch some of these cunts that stream it, and they're just like running through raids, dropping cunts in 2 seconds, this and that. I'm like, how the fuck do these guys play this game to this level? It is out of control. Yeah, exactly right, Drink. So scavs can be, most of the time they're NPCs. As a player, I can load in as a scav, which means I get a random set of gear, and it's usually pretty shit. If I shoot at scavs as a scavs, and they see me, they'll aggro me. And then there's a higher level of scav, which is called a raider, and they're like, they got really good gear. I mean, I wouldn't necessarily say they use aimbots, but they're a lot more accurate. They usually have grenades, and they're usually guarding a scav boss who's got unique shit, unique weapons or armor and that sort of stuff. And they're really, really good to loot, because you get a lot of good loot out of them, a lot of good gear out of them, but they're a lot harder to kill. And for me, I can barely kill general scavs as it is. Not unless they're aggro, Drink. So what you can do is you can, like, and I've seen this, a few streamers do this before, you can go in as a scav amongst the group of scavs, and players will see the scavs and they'll shoot them, and they won't play as tactically as they would if it was a player, and they leave themselves a bit open and exposed, and you can pop them. What's the benefit? Generally, you get better loot. Like it's a loot thing. You don't need to have any gear because the scav has its own gear. Usually the raid's halfway done, so you can like scavenge around, pick up the dregs of people's shit. I've found, to be perfectly honest, I get more money from my scav runs than I do my player runs, on average. Just the way it works, and because it's not your own gear, and you can play as a scav once every 20 minutes. You tend to have a lot less fear, so you get yourself into some situations which are probably a little bit more dangerous, but higher reward as well. So, it's a bit of back and forth. And it can be a good way to get some good gear, or at least some basic gear that you can run. So if you've got no money, rather than going in with nothing as a PMC, you can go in as a scav with some average gear, maybe kill another couple of scavs, get a little bit more gear together, extract, sell all that shit off, and you can get a little bit of money that way without having to put any investment in. Higher reward, lower risk. Yeah, pretty much. And again, you're not going to be... the scavs only spawn with such good gear, but it's after you leave. Once you leave, drink. There's stuff you can do to reduce the scav respawn time. Like mine's down to, I think, 17 minutes or something, because I've done stuff in my hideout, which means that my scavs regen quicker. So yeah, it's a really interesting mechanic. I quite like it. As a mechanic, it really adds a lot of flavor to the game. You can generally tell when it's a player scav or a normal scav. Like the last guy in our previous raid that attacked me with his shotgun, I knew that was a scav based on the jacket he was wearing. And then once I started looting him, you can tell straight away, because he didn't have a dog tag that you could take. Fucking Shoreline's going to take forever to go in. Every cunt's coming in here now. Ooh, what happened there? Don't want to do that. It also randomly resets sometimes when you log in. So if there was a patch and I went into the game just before I started streaming, or just as soon as I had started streaming, and there was my scav was on cooldown. I'm like, what the fuck is this shit? So sometimes it does bug out. I don't know why, but still works. Come on, game. You can do it. Oh, we loaded in here then. Okay. It's a little less dangerous. Okay. So I'm trying to loot just random, building equipment, I suppose, because you use a lot of that stuff in your hideout to upgrade your hideout, or to use it to make other things in your hideout to complete quests and stuff. So it's good to get a bunch of random shit like screwdrivers and fucking, things such as that. We also need some food for a quest too, so... Come on, give me something. Oh, I'll take that. Bit of drink. Any left-handed screwdrivers? Yeah, this one. That stands for left-handed, mate. Not LNF. It's left-handed. Fuck, I forgot to eat and drink before we came to this raid. That was a bit dumb. Wait. I also don't really mind wasting a little bit of time, because it means that... So I got to go to resort, which is the main part where everyone goes to, right? The longer it takes me to get up there, the more chances there are that the PvP sort of action finishes up and players kill each other, which means that it's less dangerous, in theory, that is. Yes, peas! Give me them peas! So, that's the theory. Most player actions within the first sort of 5 and 10 minutes. Alright, so we should be right for food and drink. The only thing we won't be right on is if we get shot, take damage. So a cool thing in this game, if you take damage, your food and drink goes down really quick. Which I think is excellent. I think it's a really fun little mechanic. Ooh, Plex. Here you go. I'll give you a Plex. That's how many ISK is a Plex worth? $1.4 bill, yeah, why not, mate? No, that's Amiga, that's not Plex. So this little compound in there, a Scav boss and his minions spawn in there, and I don't really want to go because there's no real need for me to go in there, and players will want to go there, and the Scav boss and his minions are pretty powerful. So if I can avoid it, if I don't have to, well, I'll avoid it for sure. My Plex was 30 days. Yeah, I know. I'm the same, man. That's what it was. The weirdest thing for me to say Amigaing my account, because it's like, nah, we're Plexing our accounts now. That's what it should be, not Amigaing. But times change. Apparently, I've been reliably informed. Hey, dude. How you doing, man? Hope you're all right, dude. Oh my god. It's weird there's no vault mechanic, like you can't vault over walls and shit, which I feel like you should. Yeah, our guy's meant to be like a super special forces operative dude, and you can't even like vault over a little fence. Oh, fucking... The fuck is this? 27... Oh god. Donuts. Still rubbing the sleep out of your eyes? Yeah, man, I feel that. It's been rough the past few days because I've been streaming a little bit later, and then sort of the kids have been waking up, so I haven't really been having good sleeps. It's been pretty rough getting to work. I've been sort of 5 or 10 minutes late. We'll blame that on the traffic, you know, the traffic from my bedroom to the study. But the missus is on school holidays now, because she works at the school, so she's got, you know, a month off or whatever. Dog out my homework, you reckon? That's it. Anything in here? Nah, nothing. God. I do. Yeah, I've got a doggo. He's a pain in my ass, but he's alright. We actually got him for free. He's a cavoodle, so he's half Cocker Spaniel, half miniature poodle. He's about as useful as fucking tits on a bull, but I've trained him pretty well considering what he is and everything else. So, you know. He's chicken shit though. I fucked up a little bit. I didn't really socialise him as much as I should have when he was a pup. So he's a bit scared of things. But at the same time, he goes alright. Nah, man, not at all. I mean, I always keep an eye on him anyway. Especially now that our daughter's starting to crawl a lot and get everywhere. I really make sure to not leave them together. So I've been like corralling him and telling him to leave, but he's really, really great with the kids, man. Oh, fuck off. He'll, you know, when my son, he's older now, he can take it, but like he'll play with him and shit, no problems. Cunts are fucking shooting at me and shit. Fuck. This fucking map. Did I even hit him? I wouldn't have hit him at all. One ammo used. So, this is the thing. This is one of the issues with this game, with the servers. There's desync there, right? So, I would have shot... It sounded like I shot at least 3 or 4 rounds at that guy. The game only registered 1. He had killed me after I'd shot my first round. It's fucking frustrating. That's alright. We freed up room in our inventory. I don't know how I could have fucking... I sounded like the guy was shooting at me from the right, but he was obviously shooting at me from where he was, from the left. Unless that was another guy. That could have been another guy, I don't know. But I needed to bail out from the fucking guy that was shooting at me. Fuck, it's annoying. No, that's not it. Part of living in Oz, yeah, a bit like that. I'll take this thing in. I got like fucking 50 attachments on this gun now. Just because it's quicker and easier to just put them on a gun. They take up less space in the inventory. God. It's fucking annoying. Alright. That. Whack that in there and call that good. Fuck this magazine off. Ammunition's fucking expensive. Is that a different... Oh, it's a different type of magazine. Shit, hang on. There we go. That's better. So the BS is really quite powerful, and it's frustrating because you want to spend... If you're going to spend money on anything out of your kit, you really don't want to skip on the ammunition because it makes a massive difference to... Your basically your ability to fight, really, because it just tears through armor so much better. But it's pricey as fuck. Oh, this shit's actually a bit cheaper. Even still, it's a lot. In this game, it is pretty average. Drink, unless you've got like a super meta, like a really, really high end. I might be able to get some of this better ammo actually from Prepper. I can. Fuck yeah, it's a lot cheaper. So that's one of the benefits there to being a higher level with the traders, because you can get this ammo cheaper than trying to buy it off fucking someone off the flea market, because you end up spending a lot. Is that everything that I've got that I need? Yep. That's alright. That guy looked pretty geared. He looked pretty tactical. So we'll see how much of that gear we get back. I reckon we'll get the AK. No, there's no AUG yet. So the 5.56 is weird in that there is good ammunition you can buy for it, but you can't get a lot of it and it's really expensive. And it doesn't hammer as hard. And even the 5.45 doesn't either. 308, you can get some really good shit. 7.62 by 39 as well. And that's in the rifle calibers. There's a lot of pistol caliber stuff. that you can get, like the MP7. I think it's what 4.6. I think you can get the 5.7, so the P90 as well, and just straight 9mm. You can run on some of those SMGs or PDWs, I suppose. There's a lot to it, but because he just basically shot straight through my armor. Because my armor's not really that good. It's cheap. It'll help a bit with some lower skill players, or scabs in particular. But when you come across someone who's actually geared, unless you really get the drop on them. We had a couple of good kills the other night on Shoreline. And then we got hammered out of nowhere by someone who I was fairly certain was hacking. So I don't think there's too many issues with hacking in this game personally. But there is definitely hacking. Like, it's a thing that happens. I wouldn't be so naive as to say it doesn't. I'm keen as to play some more Cyberpunk. It's gonna be fucking sick. But I might wait until they release a patch. I think they're gonna release a patch over the weekend, so I'll probably play a bit more Tarkov until then. We'll see what happens. So it definitely needs another couple of patches, that game. It really does. Which is a shame. It's disappointing how hard the community's gone on them. And it's like, I've got to wonder if they had have just not released it on PS4 and Xbox One or whatever it's bloody called. I feel like they would have had a much, much better reception for the game. That's really what's killed them, what's caused all this reputation damage. Has been, I reckon, that. And I mean, look, there is problems with the game outside of that. There are things that they need to work on and improve on, but at the same time, it's like investors. Oh yeah, fucking oath, Rick. Yeah, fucking oath. There's no way they couldn't have released it on those consoles, but it's disappointing that they did, because the damage to the reputation now. That's it. I mean, most people, myself, yourself. Most sane fucking people will understand that. Will understand that this is the problem. The game itself is great. Could have been better. And we understand that they shouldn't have released it on this. It wasn't the developer's fault. Purely a fucking investor's fault. And this frustrates me about some games. Some games it's harder to draw that line, but a lot of developers, it's not like the lead developer of Cyberpunk's like, yeah, this game is in this state, I'm just going to fucking develop it. It's like, no, it doesn't. He would have been jumping up and down to fucking delay. The fact that they delayed it at all is incredible. It's investors. It's a very similar thing happened with Sega, with Rome Total War 2, all these games. Paradox games, I think had a similar thing happen. I don't know. It gets frustrating. And the worst part about it, even worse than that, is the fact that this shit's just going to keep happening because people keep buying the games when they're unfinished. So they figure, well, the developer has said to the investors, it's not finished, it's buggy, this and that. And the investor's going to say, we don't give a fuck, people are going to buy it, who cares? Release it. Which is short-term thinking. But then it's not, because EA does the same thing. Every month, every year they release shitty games, or games that are meant to be great, but they're all buggy and bullshit, and it's like, people still buy them. Rat Ruin now, it's not coming back ever. Which is disappointing, Drink. It's disappointing because, as far as I'm concerned, the reputation for me, I don't consider it ruined. Cyberpunk is a great game. Has it got its faults? Yes. I would consider The Witcher better than Cyberpunk, but it's not as simple as saying, PlayStation 4, really buggy, games fucking shit, I'm never going to buy anything from CDPR. It's like, it's not really how it works. And it's a very one way to look at it, and I don't know. It's a problem when new games come out. New games held back by all generations. Yeah, it is a big deal, definitely, Drink. But it's the community's response that makes me say that. Yeah, fucking no. Well, the community is ridiculous, man. This is the number one thing you should never do in any gaming thing is listen to the gaming forums and the gaming community because they're all a bunch of fucking idiots. I've been to the E forums, the Escape from Tarkov forums. All these fucking forums are all dropkicks. Bring out a DLC soon, yeah. The game will get fixed. The game will get better. There's no fucking doubt in my mind. But it's frustrating that it had to be released in this manner. And this is what it is. And I think it's realistically the biggest problem with it is the fact that they decided to release it on PlayStation 4. People are like, oh, you can't say that the game can't run on all the consoles because games like The Witcher 3 and Assassin's Creed Valhalla and all these other games they released are really look great and run great on the older consoles. The vast majority of those games were released purely for that console, so they had all the development time to bug test and everything for the console. So it's a bit of a, I wouldn't necessarily say incorrect, but it's a pretty, it's a statement that's a bit harder to make. I just feel fucking bad for the developers. The amount of shit and the amount of hate that they'd be copying. And this is not the first controversy with this game. There have been controversies the whole fucking time, the whole development cycle of this game. The bullshit about, the nudity and the bullshit about being inclusive or the delays and all this other rubbish. It's fucking ridiculous. It's the amount of console wars. Oh, Drink, man. That's a tale as fucking all this time, that one, man. It's ridiculous. But it stems from the fact, like I said before, online communities in general and gaming in particular, it's just a cesspit of just the most disgusting shit. Ooh, Billy. Got a cheeky little MP5 there. Even mentioned for release. Yeah. But how much of that actual development time, like when did they actually start writing code to Drink? Fucking chuck him in the sim bin for that one. I do agree with you, Dirt. You're right on that front. But I would sort of counter that and say, well, when they actually started coding it and properly coding it, did they have PS5 kits or codes from then? But then again, at the same time, it's a long time they could have started doing the code work for the PS4. I don't know. It's easy for us to say, oh, it was this or it was that. Who knows? But at some point in time, it did turn. Yeah, I think, personally, that's what I think happened. I'm going to try and run around the back of Resort because I keep getting slotted going around the other way. It's raining and misty, so I'm hoping that works to our favour and we get a bit of cover. Now, the other issue is once we do get into the resort, I don't know what side. It says west 306 we got to go to. I don't know which side's west in relation to the resort. Could be fucking anyway for all I know. Because we made it to east 306 last time. It's like next gen consoles. Or just don't be a bitch about it and get it on PC. Exactly right. Well, that makes another point, Dirt. What happens if they had have purely released it for console, for computer, and not release? Because a lot of developers release games just for computers. I mean, this game's not on console. You got to think what difference the game would have been in. Because these developers now, they've got to develop the game for like at least four different consoles plus computer. I mean, that's got to take a lot of time. when you think, well, what happens if we just develop it for just computer? What happens then, you know? You got to wonder what sort of impact that would have had. Oh. Get on the... That's exactly right. I was going to get one of these stocks. This Archangel stock, they do a stock for the Mosin, and they do a stock for the Mauser 98. I was actually going to buy the Mauser 98 version, but they're more for like bench shooting or long range shooting. They're big and they're bulky and they're a bit of a cunt. So I turned it down. I could have gone for about $100 actually. Wait up at night and jump the cunt, you reckon? My son's now all about Santa. He's old enough to understand what's going on. So when I got their pictures taken yesterday with Santa Claus in fucking Fountain Gate, they like stood, they sat on a stool next to him, about a meter away. Seriously? What do you mean? Okay. I think it's in that one. I think we came in this one last time. It's fucking sus as in here. It's very quiet again, the raid. So I find if the raid's really quiet, I'm worried that it's there's like, teams. Oh god. Down to the sound when you walk down the street. Oh no. Drink. It's funny as. Like I was hoping that was a graphics card. That would have gone all right. You don't celebrate it. Oh, well, there you go. Does make it a lot easier, eh? I think this is a different building. I don't even think this is the administration, but I don't think this is an actual west or east wing. Oh, God. Toilet paper. Hand drill, we'll take that. Helix, we'll take that. What about this thing? Yeah, with the kids, it's different. Once you get the kids on the go, it's a different dynamic, obviously. Do I feel guilty about it? Nah. I think it's alright. Pushing the Santa photos on them, I'm not too... I don't... Oh, it's a key? Really? It's religious connotations. That's fair enough, man. It's a pretty big thing for my culture, being Greek heritage. Not necessarily for the religious side of things, but... for the day, you get all the family together, you have a big, cook a lamb on the spit, the whole thing. Alright. Which side is the west and which side is the fucking east? Is the question. Yeah. My wife actually said that to me once. Dirt. She said that to me once. And I said, you don't get it. It's not... Oh, you can't. I saw him. He was right there. Fuck this fucking map. He was right... As soon as I had stopped running, I saw him crouching. He obviously must have heard me running and fucking... Or saw me. Fuck! Maelstrom. Name sounds familiar. I reckon that cunt's a streamer. Maybe not. It's disappointing. Yeah, you had a Val. Oh, I gotta keep getting fucking slotted here. I'm gonna re-equip and I might do a Scavron on reserve. See what that's about in there. It's hard. As much as I love this game, and I really do, I fucking suck. So it makes it tricky. Like, obviously, we couldn't do Easter celebrations this year. And it was a massive thing. Like, everyone was really upset about it. On my side of the family. On my wife's side, who are Catholic, I suppose, and even then they wouldn't necessarily say they practice, it was a not complete non-issue. I'm going to take all this shit off this gun now. Oh, and the front sight. I do not know how these cunts, they play it, and they're so fucking good, and they make it look like, oh yeah, nah, it's an easy game. What are you talking about? I'm like, cunt, are you serious? There you go, it's better. Make some space there. It's in this BT. That's not it. Yeah. How much BP have I got? Yeah, I'd rather load the BP. Part of this as well is the fact that I'm not wearing very good gear. So when I do come across someone who's well geared, like that guy was, if I had better armor, better equipment, I would have survived a bit more because I would have taken less damage. But to get that equipment is fucking expensive, and to keep it is hard. So I figure I'll wear the penis helmet and we'll just make it work. Okay. Actually, try and balance that out. Alright, so we want to we'll take the hemstat. We want to take bandage, the splint. Might as well take the grenade. Nah, I'll fucking forget that I've got it on me. I need to get some more of these. I want to get 5 of these. Cool. Alright, so we're geared up now for our next run. I'm going to do a scav run. I want to do a scav run on reserve. What I'm hoping happens if we do a scav run on reserve is we come across someone who's wiped out all the raiders but died, like we did, which happened to us last week. So we can get all this nice gear, and then we can actually use it and wear it. Game sense to take years to grow, weeks to lose. Yeah, exactly right, Drink. And I mean, the thing is, too, you watch these streamers and these cunts play like fucking 12 hours a day, every day. It's like, why am I not as good as this guy who has played this game, you know, fucking 60 hours, 70 hours a week for the past year? So it's easy to do that. And again, even I noticed I was getting to a point with this game where I could actually survive. And I feel like I've gotten a lot better, even in the past couple of weeks. But maybe this type of PvP action is just not for me. That's the other thing you gotta be able to admit to yourself too. Shit, maybe I'm just not good. Maybe it might not be worth me playing this game. I don't mind. I mean, it's disappointing when you die. I at least want to be able to have a fight. I don't. That's the thing that I don't like is when you just don't see him, you just die. Like that cunt. I saw him as he was killing me, as my body was falling to the ground. I'm like, that's where he was. If I had seen him run like when we killed that cunt with the shotgun in Woods map, that was fun. That was exciting. But with the game and the way that the game is at the minute, you don't tend to get that quite as much. They reset the servers every so often. Apparently, the next reset's probably going to be early next year. And when the server reset happens, it's a lot fairer because a lot of people just aren't quite as geared for the first couple of weeks, and then it starts leveling out past that. Lots of downtime, lots of time between action. Yeah, well, I mean, much like Eve, it's the same thing. It's what makes it exciting. I don't mind the downtime and in between action. What I mind is I want to actually be able to have a chance, you know. And the problem is if I go and spend, I got 700,000 rubles. If I spend 300,000 on that on, you know, nice helmet, nice body armor, and oh wow, what have we got here? And a nice gun and stuff. It's like I have one raid's worth of gear. Fair chance I'm not going to make it past that raid. So what's the point? So I'll just go in with cheap shit, hope to get lucky, and just keep doing that. This is the fast food version of this. Yeah, exactly right, man. I mean, I do find it more fulfilling to play this. So that's a scav up there, this bloke. And that's why he's not turned around and attacked me. Has he got anything worth? He's got a Mosin. Those things go for a fucking 50k. Oh, I'll do it. Nah, I'll leave him up. So we're about 15 minutes into this raid. What ammo have we got? PS, okay. Shitty ammo. So I guess with the money thing, what I would spend the money on, which I think, and a lot of players, a lot of streamers and shit feel is the same, is you spend the money if you don't have it, you spend it on ammunition. Because the ammunition is a good equalizer. Because it doesn't matter what armor you've got. If I've got really good ammo, I'm still going to melt through your armor most of the time. And I've seen that happen. You know, some of the kills I've got, it's like when I started using better ammo for that AK, I'm like, oh, you know, shit. I fucking smacked that cunt when I had a chance to see him, you know. So I'm not killing those scavs, mostly because if I was to kill them, they'd be out in the open. Oh, fuck, that cunt is sus as. Yeah, I fucking knew he was a fucking player scav. Fuck! Hey, gamer girls, how you doing, man? Hope you're alright. It's a bit like Rust resets. Yeah, but they don't do it. There's no set schedule that they do them. I fucking should have popped that cunt in the head. He was looking sus as. It's a rough sesh. It's pretty standard sesh, to be honest, Drink. This is about as well as they normally go. Oh, you guys back in 100% lockdown. Fucking hell. Just get New Zealand to send you cunts over some vaccines. Don't worry about it. New Zealand bought enough vaccines for all of New Zealand and maybe 4 or 5 island states around them. I think Samoa they bought them for as well. I can't remember which the other ones were. What do I do? They change every few hours, yeah. It's a bit ridiculous. I think England's already had 100,000 vaccinated people already. They're rolling it out pretty quick. Which, yeah, obviously, why wouldn't they? Do we try Shoreline again? I feel like we do. I'm going to try do we maybe give Woods another go? I might give Woods a go. I'm going to give Woods a go. Because I need to finish that quest in there. Drop off that last, not MRE, ration item, whatever the fuck it is, the food. So M855 I think is the standard ammo. FMJ, how much does this shit go for? So FMJ shit. 5.6. It's an incredible drink that they managed to get a vaccine so quick, man. Yeah, exactly what Drink said, Gamer. It is disappointing to hear that you guys are back in one. Because it takes a toll on the body, that's for sure, on the mind. Does this cunt sell 5.56 at all? No. .556 is hard because it just doesn't have any fucking penetration. Oh, Ragman. Yeah, whatever, we'll just go for it. We'll see what happens. Hopefully you're not in it for too long, Gamer. I mean, with the vaccine rolling out, it's only a matter of time. It definitely will drink. It's incredible, like when you have a look at the process that they took and how long it took them to develop it, the time frame. We sort of were very lucky in that there was already so much research in place. There was already existing research in place. They already had the building blocks for that. What is it? Iskra. For the vaccine. So cut a lot of the time out. Iskra. COVID normal. Oh my god, drink, I know. I hate that fucking word too. It's so ridiculous. Actually, how's our food and drink? We need drink. Ugh. So we're going to go into woods and we're going to hope that we spawn next to... I don't have a fucking sight on the gun. It's amateur hour here tonight. Jesus. Fucking even worse than it normally is. We'll whack that on. It's annoying because the front sight post is in the way, but we'll make it work. The schools are a plague. Numbers plummeted. They did the same thing here, Gamer, with schools. A lot of people were saying a very similar thing. We got lucky when our schools reopened. We got lucky that the cases dropped off because they opened schools again, and it's like, oh, the kids aren't going to transmit it. It's like, that's fine. I understand if the kids aren't going to transmit it, but it's not just the kids. It's all of the parents coming in to pick up their kids. That's what's going to be the cause of transmission. It's the mums dropping off the kids in the morning and then going for a coffee. Like, you're causing more traffic. That's where the issue was. And that's not even including anything to do with the kids. You know what I mean? That was the shit of it. But, I mean, we got lucky. It worked out. We're COVID-free here in this country, except for some internationals, but they're quarantined, apparently. But I think the vaccine will help. I'm surprised that it came before Christmas. Everyone was sort of forecasting... I think they were forecasting for October, and then originally, and then even if it was a full-on rollout, by the end of that rollout, and for things to get back to normal, they were sort of thinking June, July. That's across the States, Europe, here, everything else. So it's going to be a while, but it's not just one vaccine either. There's a couple. I think there's 2 at the minute. So that's the other thing. If there's multiple vaccines, they might be able to make them better and supply them easier. I don't know. I'm not a vaccinologist. I just listen to the vaccinologists and the scientists and all the fancy people who know what the fuck they're talking about, and that's it. First, it was the restaurants and bars. Those have been closed since October. Mandatory masks, so we should be seeing a decrease. The mask thing's massive, gamer. To be perfectly honest, I'm going to probably continue wearing my mask. I've got 2 kids at childcare. Childcare is a fucking cesspit of disease and virus. My work is a cesspit of a disease and virus as well, because it's a small workplace and the air conditioning system's just recirculating all of the grossness. So I'm going to probably still fucking wear it because they're effective and they work. So why wouldn't I, you know? School pickups were festering with people. Oh, God, drink. It's the fucking worst, man. We're here. You may as well suss it out. Those other cunts were fucking extra camping as well in that other joint. Disappointing. T-plugs. Kids with their sticky hands. Oh, I know. Seriously, if you ever have kids, daycares are absolute fucking cesspits. Every month, all 3 of us, me, my son, and my wife, were sick, and it'll be the same thing now, but there's 4 of us. It's ridiculous. That's why I was happy when we stopped sending our son to childcare because of lockdown. Didn't have to fucking take sickies all the time. You know what I mean? Adopting an adult would be easier. Fucking oath, man. Swearing on RPGs and there's kids, time players. Just kill the damn kids, yeah. Exactly right, man. They can be hard. I wouldn't trade it for the world, don't get me wrong, but they can definitely be fucking hard. Just adopt them when they're 18, and that's it. Nah, it's But yeah, I'm gonna keep wearing my mask. I don't give a fuck. I think it's such an easy and obvious thing that I can do to help keep myself less sick, and not just me either. It's like my colleagues too. Righto, we'll take this. That's fucking very nice, actually. In fact, we might unload this. Fuck that off. Unload that. Yeah. Fuck that off. Put that there. That's a good find, the 103. I like that gun. It's a 7.62 AK, and but it's the new one, being the 103. Downfall of your players, yeah. Oh, I don't really blame him, gamer. To be fair, I can see that. I can see it being hard, especially if you got your own kids, you know. But it's pretty savage, though, as Drink says. Do we go to the circle? The mark circle? Maybe. Maybe not. I just want to be able to... I think I'm just going to focus on knocking this quest out, I think. Put it on before you get out of your car. Yeah, well, that's exactly right, Drink. Cunts are so fucking weird about the mask. I mean, I'm not even talking about the American weird shit that they've got going on. You get some people here carrying on about it as well. It's like, bro... What are your options? It does nothing. It does a little bit of something. It does a lot of something to help prevent the disease. For the fucking... The hardness, the difficultiness of putting on this fucking mask and making it hard for you to breathe for all of 5 minutes, just fucking wear it. It's not a big deal. Even if it does nothing, you've at least been a good human being to try and help your fellow humans. You know what I mean? Like, it's fucking out of control, man. People are just weird. I don't get people sometimes. Without mask, yeah, I know. It frustrates the fuck out of me, man. I've confronted a few people about it at the start. Told them to put the fucking masks on, this sort of shit. Let's go. That doesn't sound very good. I don't like the sound of that shooting. Sniper Scav doesn't look like he's up on top of that mountain to our left. I think whoever was shooting at us last time we were over here was on that rock that we just passed back there. Ended up having a panic attack when he went to the head. Had to work for 3 hours. I personally don't mind. I wore it all day when I went into the office the other week. Some people it does affect in terms of a panic attack or whatever, but I mean, you can... seriously? Oh my god. Good on ya, Fapchenka. You've done a good job there, mate. It wasn't even a fucking good gun either. PS ammo and shit. Fucking lucky headshot. Because I wasn't wearing a mask. Yeah, that's it. Oh, God. Rough. It is rougher. At least last time we streamed, we survived 2 raids. We've only survived 1 tonight. It's frustrating. I'm going to change up maps, I reckon. Do I even bother with a fucking helmet at this point? Seriously. I think one time I've been hitting the head and it saved me. Which was earlier tonight, actually, but... Oh, seriously. Oh, fucking restock. It's alright. We've got BT, I think. So what do we got in these mags? Let's have a squiz here. So we've got BP. I'll do it that way. I think we've got BT still left over. Yeah, we've got a little bit. Fuck. Kids myself. They've been able to wear masks. Keep your eyes shut. That's the effective way of doing it, gamer. That's for sure. But I do agree with drink. It's the ignorant side of things that frustrates me about it. You know what I mean? Take a little bit of meds. Take a little bit of this. A little bit of that. Where the fuck are all our things that stop heavy bleeds? Do we have a hemostat left? No, we don't. Fucking burn through them and don't even use them in the end. Well, this is the thing, Gamer Girl. You know it's a problem for yourself personally, so you figure I'm not going to make it an issue for everybody else. I'm just going to avoid the situations. That's all. Doesn't seem too difficult to me of a concept. But apparently it is for some. Scary stories to tell in the dark. I reckon my son suffers from anxiety. He's a little bit scared of certain things, so fuck, I'm not reading him that. Which is hard. But we've got similar shit. What do we got? We got Gumnut Babies, I think they're called. We've got Gumnut Babies is a massive one. What else have we fucking got here? There's a couple of really good Aussie just one-off kid books that we have. Some Indigenous Australian ones as well. Blinky Bill. Can't fucking beat all, mate. Blinky Bill's an absolute top cunt. And my main man, Bluey. But they're TV shows. Three books from the 90s. They just released a movie. Oh, really, Gamer? Oh, I remember you saying that, Drink. That sleep paralysis shit, man. Fucking hell, it sounds scary. But if you compare sleep paralysis with waking dreams, it actually works out alright. Because then it's like a dream that you're in control of, that you can do whatever you want, and you're sleep paralyzed so you can't wake yourself up. You get to live in the fantasy forever. Around the world. Lucid dreaming, that's it. Each book has an activity like the Slumber Party game, Light as a Feather, Stiff as a Board. One of the books had Bloody Mary. Oh, those, I know what you're talking about, Gamer, yeah. Those games, anyway. Oh, for real? It's so funny as a kid, you do this stupid shit to freak yourself out with your mates when you're doing a sleepover or whatever, and it's like, am I, you don't stop to think as an 8-year-old, am I doing myself psychological damage by playing this game? You don't tend to think about that. We've actually got a relatively geared scav here. We'll see what ammo type he's got out of this shotgun. Cover the mirrors in hotel rooms. There's no shame in it, mate. Fuck. We're doing alright with this fucking scabby boy. Now we living, boys. What time is it in raid? Is it B? What the fuck's the shortcut? N. There we go. So this helmet is basically like wearing a fucking paper on your head. I mean, we'll take it. Don't know what happened to old mate. I don't think he would. Curious, they must have been already pretty full to have left a Trizit. Drives a pretty big backpack. Alright. I don't necessarily like scav on scav violence, but I think I'm going to start shooting first and asking questions later, to be honest. Although we'll see what that gets me. Scabby boy out there. Got the same fucking shotgun as us. Is this a 4 and this is a 3? Stress creeps up and puts you on edge. Oh, fucking oath. Drink. I've been in situations when I've gone hunting, man, where it's just there's no reason for it, but the hair stands up on the back of your neck. My fucking moustache is tickling the shit out of my nose, and it's doing my head in. The hair stands up on the back of your neck, and you get in your own head about it. You freak yourself out. You start walking a little quicker, and it's just normal. Those auditory and auditory hallucinations, that type of stuff, it's normal. Similar thing about the whole thing with you were saying, game about the mirrors. I mean, there's no shame in it. You acknowledge what it is, and that's it. And if you can't, you just grab a bottle of piss and you get on it. You'll forget about your problems one way or another. Asia. All the lights of the house on. Oh god, okay. What's this? Oh, handgun rail. Okay. Drink. I'm getting the same way, man. It's doing my wife's fucking head in. She's really over it. But hey, shit's expensive, man. Electricity doesn't grow on trees, you know what I mean? Times are tough. We've got to cut back. You know? I've already transformed, man. Between the heater and the air conditioning, I'm 100% transformed. It's a big fuck off hole in the middle of the floor here. What loot have we got around? Probably donuts. Does grow on trees, yeah. Gotta love that milk. Is there anything over there we can loot? Nah. Naturalized. Ah, okay. Been there for a while. Is there anything in here? Nah, bubkas in there. I think the next level's the roof? No. So you like Netherlands then? I would imagine. Otherwise you probably wouldn't still be there. So I'd love to visit. There's a lot of places in Europe that I'd love to go, but it's going to be a while before that gets to happen. Better than the alternative, yeah, fucking, you're not wrong. BS, yes, we'll take that. I should probably start looting those bloody filing cabinets. They can actually spawn some pretty decent loot. Okay. So we've got slugs in this thing, so in theory, if we can headshot cunts with it. Happy we've got a torch on it, but it can get pretty dark in here sometimes. In the game. Which is another thing. A lot of games don't really get dark. I don't know if you've ever noticed that. I only started noticing it once I started playing Tarkov. Some games are just really light. And they don't really have dark spots, dark areas. It's interesting to me. Alright, I'm fairly certain this one's the roof, yeah. Roof's open too. Some cunt's been up there. Just keep going to work and suffer. Oh, dude. Yeah, I mean, look, Australia is far from fucking perfect, but Christ. Healthcare, it's out of control, man. It's really out of control, the system that the guys have got in the States. See, that cunt shot at me because he knew that I'd killed the other scav. What do you got on you, boss? What do you got here, boss? Scav backpack. Vaseline, yes, we'll take that. And a golden star. Very nice. Because there's no reason. Yeah, that's the other thing too. I tend to agree, Gamer. And like I was saying before, we get sick a lot because we've got the kids. But it's like... there's no need to come to work if you crook here. For most people, I mean, I take a sick leave a day. Basically, I take them as I accrue them because I have to because, you know, I've got the kids at daycare. But it's like, when you've got the leave Fucking use it. That's what it's for. Cunts all proud. I've seen people in HR. They're like, oh, I've been working here for 30 years and I've taken 2 sick days. It's like, mate, that's not something to be proud of. You've been sick more than twice in 30 years. You've come to work and you've given it to people. I mean, it's not really something that's worth bragging about. But apparently to some it is. I don't know. Computer. Fuck, if we get a graphics card out of this computer, that'd be fucking tops. Oh, really, gamer? That's rad. That's a really cool little system. Shit, didn't want to do that. What do we got here? Oh, med bag, yes. Don't mind restocking up on meds and ammo when I'm doing these runs, and shit that I can sell, or a Snickers bar. Grenade, that'd be all right. Dark, how you doing, man? I am most definitely not winning. I am losing very hard. We've only survived 1 raid this evening out of all of the raids. We've done about 5 or 6. Although this one seems to be doing the goods. It's a normal yeah, pretty much, yeah. It's pretty standard. I'm fairly convinced that you have to play this game basically the same amount of time a professional streamer would to be any good at it. Oh, sugar. Fuck, if we can extract with that, it's 80k. So essentially, the only way I'm ever going to get good at this game is if I quit my job and play this full time. Something tells me my wife probably wouldn't be happy about that. But hey, we'd get better at Tarkov, and that's the important thing, you know? When it really comes down to it. It's what we're here for. Got tuberculosis? Are you serious, man? Fucking hell. Get rid of the family as well. Fuck, I don't know which helmet I should take. Oh no, I've got room. Might as well grab them both. Oh, more sugar. Yes, yes, yes. Get rid of the family. Yeah. I can definitely agree to that one. They're a time sink. And, well, they're a money sink for that matter too, but how many more hours I could play? Yeah, I was just saying that, Dark, earlier. It is a lot easier to get into and to really sort of get the momentum going in the game when it is a fresh white 100%. Need that as well. And we don't need those ciggies, but we'll take them anyway. Let's see what we got here. Just got a cheeky laser. Yes. Laser on our shotgun. More meds. Fuck yeah. I'd imagine it's like most of Europe drink where they are pretty good at English across most of Europe. Fucking better than some cunts I know anyway. This is good. This sort of run is alright because we're getting the random gubs that we sort of need for hideout upgrades and crafts and that sort of shit. Trades even. Filter, we'll take that. You know, people from the UK can barely speak English. Yeah, fucking oath. Is there anything in here? Nah, donuts. I don't want to stay long in that room because it's super exposed. Same with this one. Rations. Might search this toolbox real quick. Chavs in it, bruv. Yeah, you'd reckon they'd fucking speak it alright considering they made it, but... Oh, wow. Put all this shit in here. Nice. Alrighty. Ooh, MCB. Very nice. I think we might actually do a cheeky fuck off here shortly. That is a top floor, so we may as well fuck off out of here. We're pretty full on random shit. Question is, where is my extract? CP fence. That is across the way, and that is good. Although I'm not going to run and be an idiot and run in the open. I'm going to run around and hope that that is safer. I mean, it may not necessarily not be safer. We don't know. Fucking we'll see. I mean, it would make sense for it to be safer, right? But who the fuck knows? It's Tarkov. Good chance of getting Tarkov pretty much anywhere in the game. Did I search this already? Guess we'll take in that filter too. Back in the leg it, cunt. Oi, run. Fucking Ivan's been drinking too much vodka, this cunt. I think these buildings have already been fucking thrashed, but considering all the doors are open. I don't know. It would be good to learn what is required for what craft, so I can actually loot the correct shit. Because right now I'm just looting anything, just so I can make sure I've got it in case I need it for crafts and hideout upgrades in particular. Bolts, for example. Oops, didn't mean to do that. No. What's that on the ground? Non-Danish people coming their way and they're already switched to English. Yeah, the Scandinavian countries tend to be really good with that. My experience and from what I've heard as well. I guess it just depends, really, is what it comes down to. Alright. What's that? Ooh, take that. Just nickel and diamond our way through the game. Another site. Fuck yeah. Fuck. I gotta come in here with the bloody keys. Get some actual loot. Is that someone at the fucking end of the corridor? Christ, it looked like someone. What do we got in here? Nothing. I think there's a loot crate. No. I normally don't loot this one. I normally fuck off. But, PS, we don't need that. We'll stick around for a bit. We've got time. 100 times better than you can speak Swedish, yeah. Well, someone's already been to that one. That was opened. In fact, that looks like someone's silhouette there. So bad. That's open too. I'm starting to feel a bit sus on this. I might fuck off. All this shit's been looted. Yeah, I might fuck off out of here. And he's away. Flemish side of Belgium. I feel like you enjoy annoying Dutch people, gamer. Maybe someone's trying, yeah. Alright, let's see what we fucking got here. Yes, we made it out. Well, in 3 seconds. Alright, so that's actually 2 raids we survived. Can you fucking believe it? You're like poking at the Dutch a little too much. Yeah, you and the Germans, don't worry. Shingus Milota. Okay, there's that. Oh, that'll fit there. Actually, no, it's too shorter. How the fuck am I gonna fit all this shit in here now? Oh boy. So apparently they're gonna make a like storing house where you can store your shit in between the scav run and the non-scav run. That will be fucking handy, let me tell you. I think we need those glasses for a quest. What I might do is I might do that. There we go. There we go. Job done, cunts. Let the Tetris commence. Yeah, exactly right, man. We actually came out with some stuff that we needed there. That was alright. It wasn't incredible. We killed a couple of scabby lads. No, we don't. You start looking at houses in 2 vases. It's funny what people do, man. You gotta... I find that... you got to be able to have a sense of humor about yourself. You know, I'm not saying us Aussies are perfect, but we definitely can take the piss out of ourselves, and it allows a lot more banter and it's a lot more fun. When you got to stick up your ass, it's not really ideal. I'm going to take this shit out of here now. So, they're going a gun though. It's going a gun. Yes. Need some mulk. That can go in that one. To Shonka we need for a quest, actually, as well. MCB I'm going to sell on the flea. Those are worth a little bit. Now the sugar that we got 2 sugars. I'm fucking happy about that. Sugars are only worth as much as they're worth now because we're at endgame. And you need them for endgame crafts. But I'm not going to complain. Oops. Very nice there. Might feel good, you reckon? Don't know what stick you're fucking enjoying there, can't fucking hell. I'll whack that. Oh, I can't put that on. It's fucking annoying. I did need those ciggies for a quest. Interesting. Can go there. This can go there. They might actually sell on the flea market, that. I don't know how much a 206 key goes for. Probably not a lot if I had to guess. I don't think this beret goes for much either. A beret's found in raid. We're going to have to sell that. How much does this rail go for? 5k. Might put that on there just to save some space. Oh, we're idiots who deserve it. Yeah, exactly right. Oh, do you equally abuse everybody? Drink. It's a good. This thing's a bit shit. I might actually fuck it off. Good attitude to have, mate. Alright, let's sell some shit to the vendors. Try and make some space. I don't know if this needs to be found in raid. I'm fairly certain it does. Oh, fuck, I want to keep that because I'm going to die. Nah, fuck it off. Fuck off the beret. But it is a beret. Probably fuck this thing off too, actually. Fuck that off. It's good for now. Made some sort of money back. I might turf this actually as well. Yeah, I think I will. I prefer the other one, the other armor that I'm currently wearing, because you can repair it really well. The fucking Tetris begins. Jesus Christ. Ooh, Snickers bar. I'm gonna drink that and put the Snickers bar in there. Can goes for 25k. How much we fucking trade it for? Yeah, done. Fuck that off. Actually, we want to fuck that off too, but I need that. Who buys the Vogs? Mechanic buy the Vog? The 40 mil? Does. Very nice. Made some space, lads. The Tetrising is fucking succeeding. Sort of. Double check these keys. 303. So I've got 206. Do I have 303? I'm fairly certain I do. And I do. It's worthless and worthless. Alright, so we'll sell both of those. Therapist. Fuck off that Snickers bar as well. I need to go through my keys. I actually need to have a look at what keys I've got and fucking sort them out a bit, because they're a bit all over the joint in a minute. We made like 100 grand off that scav run. That's without selling anything either. Where did my oh, there's all this thing's fucking full too. So we've got 2 sugars we're gonna sell. The Nixor we'll keep because we need that for an upgrade. BS we got. I'm happy about that. In fact, I'm so happy about that, I might unload this and reload it with the BS. At least if we've got BS in our front mag, it's not the worst. Because if we do get to a point where we can actually hit someone, how long does this last for, Golden Star? 400 seconds, much better. Get that there. Filters we need, so I'm going to hang on to that. A little bit of meds. I'm going to take the car. I don't think we need raid for anything, but hey, why not? At this point. Bit of lube, bit of Vaseline. I'm going to hang on to the ammo. It's no real need for me to sell it. It's not really worth a lot. How much is this break worth? 30k. Sell that for 29, I reckon. So scavving into reserve has definitely been one of my most profitable fucking things to do in this game. I might leave her like that. And then we'll do another run. Actually, I'll sell that Tarzan. We don't need that. See if we can survive. I'm not going to do... I don't know what map we should do, though. I don't want to do Shoreline because I'm just going to get slotted in the main place. I will grab a helmet. Because why not? Okie dokie. Oh, we can sell this sugar now too. Might put that up. Fuck, it's gone 90k now. Shit. I guess we're Selling that for 89999. No worries, gamer. Thanks for dropping by, dude. I'll catch you hopefully tomorrow. Have a good night and take it easy. Sell this. The fee on this was ridiculous. I shouldn't have sold it. Actually, never mind. We made some money. It's alright. Infantry. A couple were infantry, reserves, artillery, and one officer. But the guy, I stopped being mates with him when he became an officer because he was a fuckhead. So I think these barrels are worth a bit. How much is this worth? Yeah, it's worth me selling it anyway on the flea. Oh, I knew a bloke who was in the British SAS as well. He was a barman. He was alright. He was an alright guy actually. Really quite good dude. Fuck, it's taken us like 10 minutes and go another. Look at our scav. Our next scav's just got a Makarov. All he's got is a Makarov and a fucking hope and a dream. Where do we want to go? Do we want to do reservers? Nah. Maybe we do interchange? What quests have we got? Let's have a squiz at our quests. I wasn't going to try and do some quests, but I figure fuck them as well. Too many computers. Siggy's. 2 at Woods. Oh, can I hand that in? I thought I had an extra one. Like turn in, yep. Tashonka. Maybe I might just go interchange. Try and just get general loot. Where do we want to go? Probably only got time for one more. Do we go customs? You know, I'm going to be a glutton for punishment. I'm going to try Shoreline again. Maybe I should go at night. Maybe we should do the night thing. I don't know. Got ourselves a cheeky torch. This Predator torch is... I've actually got this one. The Predator Pro V3. I've got that exact torch, which I think is really cool. It's one of the only things I'm going to have that I've got within this game. Alright. We're going to give Shoreline another gander. We might get lucky. Who the fuck knows? Maybe we'll do a night run. It comes with thermals and shit though, so we've got to be quick. Could have done officer. So much for me, infantry. Do I get some logistics? Yeah, it's fair enough, man. As long as you know your plan and what you want to do, it is what it is. I'm fairly certain you can become an officer after you do your, like, down the track. I'm not too sure exactly how it works though, so I'm probably not the best person to ask about it, but there's options. Yeah, you got options. That's correct, yeah. Yeah, NCO. Lots of options. I think as long as you get your body right and you work on your body and you work on keeping your body up to speed, you'll do alright, I reckon. So we're going to do a nighttime raid here. I'm very curious to see what it's... Well, I don't think it's going to be full night because it's only 7 o'clock at night, but... If we can get into resort, get that thing and fuck off, we'll be good. Just got to take it slow. I got to keep taking it slower. The guy that dropped me in Shoreline last time, I may have had a little bit better of a chance against him if I wasn't running. I got to just walk more, clear corners more. I don't know. But this one's probably going to be the last raid. Apparently it's quarter to 12. I don't know how the fuck we got to quarter to midnight, but anyway. We somehow made it there. What the fuck are we? We've been getting fucking bullshit spawns on this map as well. Oh, we're right here. We might come first here. This is the closest spawn, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, no worries, Drink Man. Thanks for dropping by, dude. I'll catch you around, man. Well, I'll hopefully catch you tomorrow. Well, actually, I say that I might not be streaming tomorrow because it's Friday, but we'll see how we go. Oh, I got endurance up to 10 as well and health. Very nice. But yeah, good news, Drink. I'm glad you got in, man. It's made me a happy chappy today. Yes, Dark. Do it. Do it. Nothing wrong with it, mate. You're doing the right thing. It's the right decision to make. It's funny. I never thought I would be the influence to get players to play the game or play a game. And streaming as a streamer, content creator, I've actually managed to convince a few folks to do that. So that's pretty rad. Yeah, no worries, Drink. No worries at all, man. Fuck, what's the play? How do I get in this fucking building now? Which way do I go? This way, probably? Just gotta leg it straight up to level 3. I don't know if this is West Wing or not. I've fucking no idea. It could be, for all I fucking know. Just need a little push. Thanks, Papa. Oh, calling me Papa is all the thanks I need, mate. Nah, this is East. Yes, fucking hell. That's so annoying. Fairly certain I've actually got some of the keys for these rooms, but I don't know. Ooh, green gunpowder. Ooh, gauge. Shorelines are great. Yeah, oh yeah, fucking oath. It's a really good map when you actually know what the fuck's going on. Unlike yours truly, it's a pretty tops map. All right, in before I get slotted. I'm gonna run upstairs now. We need 306. Oh god. So fucking nervous. This is about as close as I've ever gotten to the actual room we need to go to. Come on. Ooh. Fuck. Where the fuck do we need to go? Where's the item? I don't know why I'm whispering. He missed that. Yes. Is it on the... Where the fuck is it? Here it is. I don't know how the fuck I'm gonna get out of here now. Holy fuck. I'm so fuck. I'm shitting myself. We need to survive the raid with this item, so I don't want to really take the fast extract, you know what I mean? Fuck. Oh, someone's coming. Are they below me or are they fucking above me? On my floor. Fuck. I can't tell the fucking sound. Sounds like they're directly to my right, as in on my current floor, but I'm halfway down the stairs. Who the fuck knows? It could be fucking anywhere. And they're close too. Fuck. I could always run out there, jump off the building and try and run, but... Fuck it. I'm out of the danger zone for the fucking minute. Fucking hell. Alright, what's my extracts? Okay, I know where those are. I'm just gonna go for tunnel. And just hope. Doesn't this go through? Is there a dead end in here? Fuck. I might as well loot while I'm here. Put that in there. Spare mag, alright. It's empty. See, that one of the things about this game, fucking hell, you just can never tell. The audio is just needs to be worked on. It's in a bit of a state. The Steam audio apparently is making life a bit better, but I don't know. What's this? Battery. Fuck, we need that too. Alright, we need to get out of this fucking raid and we need to survive. Is there a back way out of resort from the ground, from the basement? That's the question. I'm fairly certain that there is. That light just turned on. That was fucking weird. Graphical fucking errors and shit. Oh boy. I am very tense right now. Fucking hear footsteps out there. He unlocked the door. He opened the door, just heard the door open. The question is, do I just fucking wait? Do I just hang out in some corner somewhere and wait 10 minutes for all the players to fuck off? And then try and make my getaway that way? But it's a big map. It's a lot of fucking distance to cover. Fucking hell. the fuck do I get out of this place now? Is that another Salewa? Let's fuck that off. Put that there. Fucking hell. Oh boy. The cheeks are a puckered. Let me tell you that now. Is there an exit? Where's the exit? Because there's the front door is just here to my right, but I don't know where you need to run to get out of the compound. It is getting darker, which I'm sort of happy about. This is the front entrance, is just here. Off to my right, but it's so fucking exposed. This is so dumb. Oh god. Okay. Okay. Just gotta breathe. Oh boy. Alright, we're out of the resort section. We are fucking not out of the woods yet. Oh my god. Fuck, the game looks beautiful, but look at that. Look at that. Look how nice that is. Really gotta stop admiring the scenery though, because it will get me killed. Because I've died probably more times out of the resort than I have in the resort. But I've not survived going to the resort and leaving. Like every time I've gone to the resort, I've died. Just gotta take on time, take it slow. But not too slow. Definitely cunts with fucking probably thermals and shit, if I had to guess. I mean, why wouldn't you? Don't fucking cover through there either. It's a cunt, that spot. Oh boy. These are worth a bit, these green. And this gauge as well. Those two for quest. That's for quest. Bit of meds. Better loot than we've been fucking getting. If we can survive, which is a pretty big if. Because I can't see shit. And I'm just hoping that other players can't see shit as well. Now the question will be, are there going to be extra campers? I mean, I would have to imagine normally, yes. I can't believe there was extra campers in ZB16. I was surprised by that. Two of them too was a fucking duo, unless I rolled in on them at the same time as they were looting it, which is a possibility as well. It's hard to say. Because I'm fairly certain you can extract out a ZB16. Had the green smoke and shit that I seen it on it before. I'm spewing I took the wrong bloody MRE in. I could have knocked that quest out. Fucking hell, are we actually gonna fucking do it? Who the fuck knows? Are we gonna make it? Fucking hell. We made it to the extract. Oh, fuck. Jesus. I can unclench the old booty hole after that one. Fucking hell. Fuck. There was definitely a cunt around. I don't know where the fuck he was, but I could hear him. And I'm fairly certain it was the same guy we heard all the time as well, that we could hear him. I'm curious where he actually would have been in relation to me. The audio is so fucking tricky. Like, you just couldn't tell if it was on the level, top level, level 3 or level 2. I mean, who the fuck knows? Oh, got that scout box is full now. Sort of. Salewers, yes. Pretty stoked we got 2 Salewers, actually. We actually got a fair amount of meds. Maybe we should try and run that sort of shit a bit more often. It might fucking work out for me. Who knows? Alright, well there's 79k. We'll take that, umpire. How much does this go for? The same. How much does the night vision PSO goes for only 10k? Fucking worthless. Fuck this thing off for 78k. Rad. A little bit of food, a little bit of meds. Might actually be able to make something with those meds now. PS, which is useless. Rad. But importantly, we actually got some quest stuff done, so I'm happy about that. Got a battery as well that we needed. Awesome. Job done. 25,000 for Salewers. And it unlocks Healthcare Privacy Act Part 3. Find the car that belonged to the head of the medical service. Pick up the blood sample. Seems straightforward enough. Checking to see if we can hand any other shit in for any other quests. Anyone mechanic? Oh yes, we got the graphics card. And we got the rechargeable battery. I'm fairly certain I've got these CPUs. Why won't it let me hand them in? That's very weird. 3 broken G phones. So I need CPUs apparently as well. Good, more Siggies as well. Maybe they're not fanning raid. No, I've got them here. Oh, they're CPU fans. Fuck. Righto. Well, somehow we got lucky between the last few raids. We actually made something of them. Mostly because we didn't run into enemy players. Let's call it what it is. We didn't run into any enemy players, so we got lucky a little bit on that. I think that's what happened. Alright, let's go to the let's go to the hideout. See what we can do here. Oh, our hideout upgrade should be complete or close to complete. Ah, fuck, a minute. So we need CPUs. These are circuit boards, aren't they? I'm curious to see what level 2 will do here. Turn the power on. What's our character's current food and drink? It's going up. Fuck, you need a bit to upgrade this to level 2 as well. So I reckon we might be able to craft some stuff. Oh, let's go to the food one, nutrition unit. We can craft the stuff required for the quest to hand in the Tushunkas, because that's a Tushunka. Can of beef stew, or whatever, not Tushunka. So we need the shitter level 2 to upgrade the food unit, and to upgrade the shitter level 2 we need some more nails and some more hoses. Rad. Oops. Okay. Alright, it says it's done. I don't know why it's not letting me do it. Excuse me, game. It's very weird. I don't know why it's not letting me upgrade it. So the timer's run down. It's very fucking weird. Don't know what that's about. Meds. Oh, we can make IFAKs. Thick. Morphines we can make. We can make some cheese. So we've got a couple of them. We've got 2 of those. I'm wondering if it's better just to use it. It's probably better to use it on the IFAKs, right? Surely, yeah. So that's bugged out. I don't know why that's bugged out, but it's bugged out. I might have to restart the game. I'm going to restart because the upgrade to the, whatchamacallit, workbench level 2 is bugged. So we'll give her a cheeky restart. Try that now. Cosmic, how you doing, man? I broke my game. Fuck, it's a beta, mate. That's how it works. Oh, you came in right in the nick of time. I'm literally about to finish up for the evening, dude. Ugh. In fact, to be honest, I don't even understand how I'm still awake. I had the fucking worst night last night. Maybe 4 hours of sleep if I was lucky. It was not ideal. But it's never ideal. It's what happens. Ah, fair enough, man. At least you don't have to worry about the traffic getting to work, eh? Working from home, no problems. I've actually started work. I've over the past past week or two, I've started maybe 5-10 minutes late, but it's like whatever. If they say anything, I'm just going to tell them I work through my lunch break. I mean, they can't tell, right? I actually got the contract for my new job too, which is pretty sick. Starting that in a couple of weeks. Look at all this shit I can make. What's this? PP? I've already got a PP. You can make it SNB. Ooh, what's this? Make 366 armor penetrator. I'm assuming that's PS. It's SP6. I can actually make AKs now. That's rad. I wonder how much these weapon parts go for. Fucking nothing. Guess who's making AKs? Fucking this cunt. SP6. 856A1. Oof. That might fucking be a play, but these are worth 90 grand each. That is worth... What else we got? Rec batteries we can make. How much are these power banks worth? Is going to be the question. Military battery. So now what we can basically do is we can start making shit that we need for quests. So I'm going to have a look how much this power bank is. 70 grand. Oof. How much are these? Surely it's not worth 80 grand. The fucking red ones are worth 80. How are they worth... So that's not worth it to do. Oh, but then you're getting two, right? So 80, that's probably worth nothing. And this, I think, worth about 10. 20 now. Very interesting. How about these tank batteries? Fucking 200k. Pah. Forget about it. Well, look, it opens up things that we can do. And this is why I try and loot as much random shit as I can, because it just gives you options to be able to make stuff for quests instead of having to fucking grind them out. And I think that also unlocks other upgrades we can do too. Some things may need workbench level 2. I don't know what it is, but I think something did. Interesting. Alrighty. Well, lads. It's more crafting than you thought the game had. Yeah, I think they're going to try and add some more too, man. I think it's a cool thing in the game, the crafting that they have. I'm going to go factory with this fucking scav. See what happens. I think the crafting aspect of the game's fun. It adds a little bit... It adds value to the random shit that you get outside of having to use them for quests, right? So it's definitely a fun aspect there as well. The problem's going to be balancing it. It's going to be very tricky to balance it correctly in that from a money standpoint, so you can't just craft shit really easily that sells for heaps and just, you know, get really rich easily. To balance out the quests, so there's, you know, you don't just want to be able to very easily make quest items, because then the process becomes worthless as well. I know that scarcity is a big thing in this game, which I do quite like. It adds to the hardcore nature of the game as well. So it's going to be hard for them to balance, but I think it adds more than it subtracts, definitely. Same with the skill tree. There's a skill tree as well, Cosmic. And the skill tree definitely adds more than it subtracts from this game too. But again, oh boy, it's a balancing act. Fucking this cunt's got he's Makarov in a fucking dream. This cunt. How much time's left? So we're exactly halfway through the raid. What are the chances we're going to be getting them lucky headshots? Hey, boys? Because I'm not fucking holding my breath, I can tell you that much. That's about all we're going to be doing here. Oh, there's a dead body there. Okay. Ooh. Take that. Now, I'd rather the shotgun than the fucking pistol, let me tell you that much. I don't know. Oh, it's full of buckshot too. Got that, sweetheart. Yes. It was only a fucking player scab, but fuck, I love that. Was sick. That made me feel happy. Although there's someone creeping up on us, so we better hurry up here. Alright, I'm gonna fuck off. That was very rewarding. Yes. I knew it was worth it. The whole reason I wanted to go in that raid as a scav is so I can fuck off the shitty scav. But I think this thing's worth a bit. Although we can't sell it. Which is a bit frustrating. On the flea market, that is. I don't know what's in here. That. I could stay in there. Tarzan. Can come out. I'm going to actually keep that helmet because you can put night vision on it. Keep this for show. Can we fit this anywhere? No, not really. Does that fit there? The shotgun's in the way. Fuck. Alright. Where am I going to fit this shotgun? I guess I can do that. Wait. No. Oh, I could take off. Can I take off the stock? I can't take off the stock. Fuck. There we go. Job done. Can't believe we fucking killed that car. That was so fucking rewarding. We hit him all 5 times. I was going to say, how the hell does that work? 7 hits, 5 rounds used. It's because we're using buckshot. Hit him every single time. That was very, very satisfying. I'm happy we killed that cunt. That was good. Cool. All right, lads. That's going to be it for me. I'm going to find someone to send yous to. I don't know who. Let's go to determine. Wait. I don't know who this cunt is, but he was just there, so we're going to send yous off there. Yeah, thanks, Dirt. You have a good day, man. Take it easy. Thanks for popping by. Thanks to everyone who popped by. You guys are legends. It depends if I'm catch up with my mate to play some Warhammer tomorrow night. If I do, I'm not streaming. Obviously, if I don't, I'll stream. But thanks, guys. Have a good one. Take it easy. All right.